Hey guys, and welcome back to day 13 of Apollyon single/server player series. I'm joined today with a few people. WizPopper, who is not on Mumble, and then PaprPl8, who is on Mumble. It looks like he is playing with turtles.
Yo.
Today, I think I'm going to actually update these trees I just shoved out here and make a rubber tree farm. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna put it close to the house because you have to power it and give it water and stuff. So let me get some stuff squared away, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm going to make this using forestry tree farms. I'm going to use the basic, the smallest tree farm, which is just a 3x3. I'm just going to put these down for a placeholder to see where it goes. Each farm goes out basically 4 in every direction, and then you just kind of connect the corners. So this will just barely fit in here, but I think it'll work. Okay, so that's the basic. Here, let me show you the whole setup is this way. Oops, not this one. Oops. And then it crosses here, and then you'll have a structure in the middle that ends up being the center of it. I'm going to put this all down one when I do it for real, but basically you set it up like this, but you have to have these forestry blocks. So I'm going to make those real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got everything set up out here the way I want it. I'm going to put the... To start this, you need a 3x3x4 tall block structure. You need to supply it power. You need to pull the items out with either an item duct or buildcraft pipes and stuff like that. And then you also need water. You will need fertilizer and stuff in there too, but I'll explain that later. I decided to run a line. I had to redo the way I had some of my engines, dynamos running, because I needed to get through here, and then I needed to move my energy cell to a more central location so I could run it through down here. So what I want to do now is get started on making the main blocks for the tree farm, and to do that, the mod's called forestry, so you want to look it up, and then you can make it with any different type of block. They have a bunch. I'm just going to make it with the normal stone bricks. And to do this, you need a lot of these tin electron tubes, and to make the tin electron tubes, you need a thermionic fabricator. And to make that, let's do... You need a sturdy casing, 4 iron ingots, or 4 gold ingots, some gold, and a chest. So I need a lot of bronze. So let me make that. Okay, here's that. I'm just going to call it the T fabricator because I can't pronounce that word every time. That requires buildcraft power, but you can shove it on the same thermal expansion power. So this basically needs glass to build these tubes, so it'll heat up and then melt the glass, and then you just make your parts in here, kind of like the other machine too. Forest. So I want to make these farm blocks, so you need these tin tubes, tin electron tubes. To make a tin electron tube, it's 5 tin and an upside down T with some redstone. And that makes 4. I'm going to need a total of 36 of these. So let me get those done and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So now you just take them, and I need all of them, so I'm just going to right click, or not, shift right click. Nope. There you go, 36. I'm just going to leave this guy on here for now. So I need the farm block. So 2 wooden slabs, 2 pieces of copper, and then the stone brick of your choice. So let's grab some copper and then make some slabs. I need 36 of them, or I'm just gonna make them all. So it was this. Alright, let's just do this. Where'd it go? Right here. Nope. Here. Bummer. Oh. Almost had enough. $32, so I need some more copper. That used a lot of my... Oh no, I still have a bunch more. So, there we go. Alright, so now that I have those, I'm going to also need a farm gearbox, a farm hatch, and a farm valve for water. So the gearbox is 3 tin gears, and a tin gear is, again, the other gear surrounded by tin. Then the hatch, this is how you get items out. The gearbox is how you get power. The hatch is how you get the items out. The hatch is 2 tin gears and a trapdoor, and then the valve is 1 tin gear and 2 glass, and also using a block. So you make the number of blocks you need, and then you use one in the manufacturing room. So let me get those 3 things, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got all that, and so now you just need to set it all up. And let's do these. I grabbed a bunch of fluid ducts because I'm just going to tap into my my farm on the other side there. So let's just do... I should have started. That's fine. Get your 3x3 above it. I'm going to have to fill in all this with dirt manually, but let's go downstairs real quick and then fill in the bottom how I want it. I'll probably make an access point somewhere, maybe. Alright, so let's just make it first. So this one needs to be the gearbox, because it's going to be getting the power. And then I'm going to make this one the hatch. Oops. The hatch goes right here. And then the water I'm going to put on... I'm just going to put it in the center on this side and then fill the rest of these in. And it should create a multi-structure in a second. Any second. Any second. There it goes. So it looks kind of complicated, but it's not that bad. Right now it's getting power. You need fertilizer, which you make from apatite and sand. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then you have to make this circuit board. And then you need a soldering iron, and I'll get to all that, but let me run the water over here, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I decided that because you need to make fertilizer, you need sand and apatite or ash, but we don't have any ash yet. So I don't have a whole lot of sand, so what I'm going to do is make sand. And to make sand, I'm going to use an igneous extruder with a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, and then a pulverizer. So it'll take the cobblestone and pulverize it into sand and sometimes gravel. I'm just going to trash the gravel. So in order to save on pipes and stuff, I'm just going to do it all probably in this corner, going toward... Maybe I'll just do it right here, and then I don't even need that trash can. That is what I'm going to do. So the igneous extruder, the pulverizer. So the pulverizer goes here. The back is going to be yellow. So this is going to be yellow. The bottom is going to be red. The top is going to be nothing. And then the input is going to be... See, I'm going to close this in for now. Let me go grab some of these real quick. I'm basically going to do a similar setup as that. I don't plan on going this way. So that's expecting power, so I'll just run one down like that. That has power now. And if I put the igneous extruder here and give it a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, it'll start creating cobblestone, and I want to output it on the right. So then I want this to input from the left. And then output, so it'll make sand, which I want to output on the bottom, and I'm just going to put the sand right here. So now sand will go into this, I think. I might need one. Oh, it's upside down. Whoops. There we go. Now sand should go in there. Yep. Okay. So this will create 128 sand, and I can pull the sand out of this and insert it into this guy. So, no. I want to pull the sand out of that and insert it into a workbench. So I'm going to make a workbench that's going to take, probably put it right here, and it'll take in apatite. I'm going to make it the shortest path so that apatite, like when I dump apatite into my chest, that it'll always end up here first. So let me get some of those started, and I'll be okay. So what I want to do is install a servo on this guy here. Oh, there it goes. I had a little bit of lag right now. So now I want, oops, I should have grabbed some, oh, I did. So I want this to only accept apatite, and I want it to be, let's make it a green path. So this one comes in straight over here. So can I make that green there? Okay, so that should pull in the apatite. So it's going to be like this. I hate when I click on stuff with a wrench. And then like this. So that'll make 8. The problem with this is that it's only going to make 1 when it gets pulled out. I guess it's not really a problem. But if you have more than enough apatite, it might not go in here, and I guess I'll just worry about that later. So what I'm also going to do is pull out of the bottom of this and put into the bottom of this. So you have the going in, and you're going to pull them out of this one, and then it's just going to go around like that. So then you can, it'll automatically pull these out with a servo. Set it to ignore redstone. So this will pull, it should only pull as many as will fit in here. So a lot of the stuff is going to go back, I think. We'll see. 64, 64, and then all of these are going to, should go back into here. Let's hope. Crossing my fingers. And it does not. Alright, so that's going to be stuck for a while. Hopefully it doesn't break things. But So basically, whenever this gets more apatite, it'll make the 8 of them. And I need to pull those 8 out and send them into here. So I need to set this up 2 ways. I need it to pull out, and I need to accept it. So I'm going to pull it out from here. Hopefully it will just pull anything out. Let's do that, and then I want it to accept in here only fertilizer. So I only want it to accept fertilizer. I don't care about red cell signal. So I'll just connect these like this and then run it along this path. Huh. See, now I don't know. I think I might do this a little different, because I only want this guy to pull it out if this guy needs it, and I think if I set it to, if I just add it to the system, it'll pull it out indefinitely. So I might not use this, and I will probably go with the I think it's the shoot, I forget what it's called now. No, it's this guy, the transfer node from extra utilities. I'll just use these for now. And I think this will only pull it out when it needs it. So I'll do this. I don't want that to connect. And then run this guy up, straight up. And then over. Huh. I thought they connected to him. Well, that's not going to work either. Let me sort this out and figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, it looks like it is doing it, even though it didn't show it connecting. So I'm just going to assume that maybe there's some glitchiness here. But basically I threw a whole bunch of fertilizer up in one of my... I threw it up in the chest upstairs, and this is still filling with stuff, so it's filling with fertilizer in here. So I'm going to leave this for now, and I think that the basics are set up on here. Now I need to make the circuit. So let me get started at that. So you need the forestry. Well, let's do it. So you need the, it's way down in here. So they have, it's different on the single player. They have these 4 different circuits. They have the basic, the enhanced, the refined, and the intricate. So the only difference is this one can only do 1 of the sides, this one can do 2 of the sides, 3 of the sides, and 4 of the sides. We want all 4, so we're going to build an intricate one. You need a carpenter with water in it, so you need 1 bucket of water, and in this pattern. So what I was going to use this carpenter, but it's not connected, for one, because I disconnected it because it uses power all the time, which is probably confusing to PaprPl8, but yeah. Okay, so there is still a little bit of creosote oil in here. So I think you can get that out with a pipette. Oh, that was right there. Pipette. So that's 1 wool and 2 panes of glass. So I'm going to try that. I've never done it before, but what could possibly go wrong? Oops, I guess 3 panes of glass. And then 1 wool. Alright, so I should be able to get this out of here. There we go. It's got creosote oil in it. So now I need a bucket of water. I have a whole bunch of buckets over here. So I'm going to grab a bucket of water. Paper plates filling in here to give us more room to spread out or whatever. And then I'm going to put... Oh, it's just delayed. Okay, so now I need to make this guy. So it's 6 redstone and 3 gold. I have the redstone on me. And 3 gold. So I got 3 and 3. So now I just have to wait for this to go. And in the meantime, I'm also going to need a soldering iron, which is pretty simple. Another bucket of water and 3 iron and 1 bronze. So I'm going to go get that real quick too. So I need 3 iron. I have no iron. Oops. Wow. I got some serious lag going on right now. So 3 iron and 1 bronze. Hopefully this is done. It is done. Okay, I don't want this pattern anymore. I want... what was it? Okay. And then 1 bronze, bucket of water, and go. Okay, so what this allows you to do is program your intricate circuit. The other thing you're going to need is if you go onto the, I just went to the forestry site or whatever, and you can see what all these mean, but we're making a rubber tree farm, so we're going to want the rubber electron tube. To make this, you use the T fabricator again in this shape. So, alrighty, there we go, we got that. So now this thing should have glass in it still, and it's still cooked up, so I need to find my rubber, which I have a few of, and then I have my redstone on me. Make it the T again. I'm going to need 4 of these. Yes, I'm going to need 4 of them. So I need more rubber than that. I'll just grab the whole thing. And so then it'll only make 4 of those, and I'm out of redstone. Alrighty. Wait, it's already in this one. Alright, so, and then here, oh, it makes 4. So, oops. Oh. Wow, okay. So we get 4 of those, so now you take your soldering iron and you right click on it to get to the interface. And there's a bunch of different things in here, a managed farms, manual farm, and electric engine. So we're going to put it just on manual farms, and we're going to take these rubberized circuit or rubberized tubes and put them on here so it says the rubber plantation, and then you take your intricate circuit and stick it in there, and now it's programmed. So now you take your intricate circuit, your programmed intricate circuit, and you stick it in your tree farm. So now it'll turn them all into rubber trees. So now from here it'll actually work to pull the rubber. Once you get them, once you get them planted, I'm gonna sleep real quick. It'll actually pull the rubber trees, or the sap off the rubber trees. There is one thing I'm going to try though. In previous versions, you were able to use a portal gun, which I found in a chest a while back. You can use a portal gun and just take the sap node and put it on there. So I'm going to see if I can do that. So to do that, you hit Q or G on your keyboard. Oops. And it'll pick up a block. With the lag, it's a little bit confusing. But hopefully this still works. I actually have to put the sand on here still, so. Okay, so, man, this is terrible lag. Alright, so if I place the dirt down here, and then pick this guy up, and see if this farm will pick it off. It might not work anymore. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I'm going to go pull all the trees off and then just get a big collection of the sapling, or not the saplings, but the sap nodes, so that I can just do a very, very large yet small rubber tree manufacturer. So I'll be right back when that's done. Alrighty, I grabbed all of the sap spots off of the trees, and this is all I got from them. So I'm just going to plant some saplings in here real quick. I think that they're in one of these chests out here. This one. So I'm going to plant these and then chop the leaves down once they grow later. But I think that we're good for now. I'm going to plant them so that I can get at everything. And then just like that. So I'm just going to let these grow, and I will come back and get them when they're done, or I'll harvest the leaves and stuff. So let's check on it. It's got 64. There's nothing in here. This has got enough. This is holding 64. Let's see if I take out one. I don't know if this will actually fill it. Okay, it does. So that's excellent. So that's working as intended for right now. We have 7 stacks of sand. I'm going to grab actually a bunch of these. Because I need glass. I'm out of glass. I'm just going to stick it in here for right now and just make a ton of glass. Alrighty, so there's that. Now that I'm getting, okay, so I'm going to double check that I'm actually getting the resin. I'm going to probably need to hook an extractor up to this so that I can just automatically, 28 resin, so it'll automatically output to, because I don't need anything for resin anyway, besides the rubber, so it'll just cook up in there, and then I'll have full stacks of everything. So that's pretty automated at this point. So I think that that's a good start to my rubber plantation, so that I can get going on this stuff, so I can get a lot of stuff done. So yeah. Alrighty, this is Apollyon saying see you tomorrow.